All right, guys, it is 2025 and it is time for you to stop getting scammed. And I don't mean by the scammers, I mean by the tech companies. And here's how this goes down. You're sitting there using your computer, bebopping around, you're using the internet, and then all of a sudden in the bottom right hand corner, you just start getting hit with your security is out of date. Your McAfee's about to expire. Doesn't matter if you have McAfee, but it's about to expire. Your system is compromised. On and on and on. We're the authorities. We're this, we're that. And it's a number. Call the number, call the number, call the number. Step one, don't call the number. Step two, you get the full screen pop up. There's flashing, there's moving, it's screaming at you, dot, dot, dot. You've been compromised, your files are at risk, on and on and on. And it's very loud, annoying, whatever. And I'm going to tell you step one in basically any browser. You are looking at a full screen picture. That's it, full screen picture. It's an image that has gone full screen in the browser. And what I want you to do when that happens and this thing is arguing and yelling at you is I want you to go look at the top left of your keyboard where it says ESC for escape. That is your escape pod to get out of this thing. And what I want you to do when you hit this thing is hold down the escape key and it will minimize the full screen and you'll see the tabs at the top again. And the tab that you're on has a little X next to it. And I want you to go up there and I want you to nuke that thing. And it's going to say, are you sure you want to leave? And you're 100% sure you want to leave. No problem. Get you right out of it. Now for the stuff in the bottom right, boop, 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 every time you open the browser, bing, 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 it's stacked up 10, you'll close 10, boom, 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 boom. Here they come again. Stop getting ripped off by people. And again, I don't just mean these guys. I mean, you're like, oh God, I'm infected. Everything's bad. It's wrong. And you're going to rush in and take that to the nearest shop, right? And they're going to bill you somewhere between $80 and $200 to do what I'm about to show you for free. This is going to take you like 10 seconds. And then you're not going to have to worry about this anymore. You're not going to have to pay me. You're not going to have to pay anybody else. And here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to switch views so you can see the browser and my screen now. And here we go. We're bebopping along the internet. And as soon as we open the browser or we go to the site, all of a sudden this trash starts coming in the bottom here. Boom, 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 boom. And it's telling you everything's bad. The sky's falling, cats and dogs living together, uh, chaos in the streets. And what I want you to do is ignore all of that and breathe. And then I want you to come up here to these three little dots. And it doesn't matter your browser really. If you're using Opera, you got to click the Opera symbol, I believe. But the rest of them, Edge, Chrome, whatever, you're going to come up here and you need to click this, and you have this little menu. And in this little menu is settings, and you may have to scroll down with the mouse wheel to get there, and you're going to hit it. All right. And it's not going to show me here. So we're going to close the browser. You ignore this trash. I'm a busy guy. We're going to reopen it. It doesn't have quite all the options if I'm a guest. So here we go. Got it. Gonna go here. Gonna come down. Settings. This is what we're after. You're going to have all of these little things right here. And it doesn't matter what browser you have. This stuff's going to be in a little different area, and I'll show you exactly how to figure this out. And in both browsers, and it may say search up here, and it may say search up here, but somewhere it's going to say search, and we're going to search for notifications, right? And we want the site settings. We're going to hit it. We're going to look in here. You're going to see all these little options, and you may have to scroll a bit if your resolution is different than mine. You may have to scroll down, but you're going to see notifications, and there's a little bell icon, and we're going to hit it. And by default, any website that pops up in the top and says, do you want to allow this site to send you notifications? And you hit yes, it will start using the Windows Notification Center, the same one that tells you your updates, you're this, you're that. I'm going to blur that out. But you're going to see all of this stuff over here. And that's where all the bad websites are sending you bad messages. No problem. You're going to come over here and you're going to say, don't allow sites to send notifications. And if there's any sites listed in allowed to send notifications, you're going to click the three little dots and you're going to hit remove or delete until there are no sites added. And then when you've done that, you're going to come up here and you're going to hit the X. And guess what's going to happen, guys? You're done. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then you don't have to call me and you don't have to go anywhere and you don't have to unhook the cables. You solved your own problems. 10 clicks. That's it. So stop getting ripped off in 2025. And for the love of everything nice and holy and good, don't call the numbers popping up down there. Nobody wants to talk to you, as bad as those people seem to want to suggest. And no offense, but these companies don't go out of the way to solicit you unless you need something from them. And so it's a big gimmick and it's a lie. And don't let other tech companies rip you off for that little thing. Now, the caveat is if you've let somebody into your system or you've downloaded stuff and ran it, then maybe, because even the tools that I use to do the cleanup see a lot of these softwares installed, but because they're software that can be used for legitimate or illegitimate purposes, it's not going to remove them. So if you've gone that far, then you do need to take it into somebody. It doesn't have to be me, whoever's near you. Doesn't matter. I don't know how far this video is going to reach. And maybe it doesn't reach anybody. But if you want to save your money and save yourself hundreds of dollars, especially if you're a repeat offender, this is how you're going to get out of it. And I will see you on the other side. Thank you.